welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany if you are new here. Today guys, we're gonna be checking out something that I usually don't react to, but I want to start trying to look at some different stuff because I do be watching a lot of like weird things on YouTube, so I was like, why not film it? Today we're gonna be reacting to a video from Nuke's Top 5, which is gonna be their video for 5 unsolved mysteries caught on tape. I wasn't gonna jump straight into the ghost videos that I be watching because for my sake and for yours, so we're gonna react to just some 5 unsolved mysteries caught on tape. I will link the original video down in the not the comments, y'all, in my description box, y'all. I'll link it down there, so if you guys want to go check it out on your own, but hopefully this isn't too scary. We're gonna get into it in 3, 2, and 1. Oh, let me turn off these captions.
The top 5 mysterious unsolved cases. Jackie Sutton. In late October 2015, seasoned British journalist Jackie Sutton arrived at a Turkish airport to catch her connecting flight to Iraq, where she'd been working with the free speech organization IWPR. Hours later, she was found dead in an airport restroom.
What the?
Reportedly, Jackie Sutton had committed suicide, hanging herself using one of her own shoelaces.
In an airport bathroom?
Now here's where things get even stranger. Earlier reports by the Turkish media stated that Jackie Sutton had become very upset after missing her flight to Iraq because she couldn't afford to purchase a new ticket. However, later reports revealed that Sutton could have easily paid for a new ticket. She was found carrying over 2,000 euros and 2 credit cards.
Are we sure she did
Even
that?
more suspicious, another security camera clip taken shortly before Jackie Sutton's death shows her carrying what appears to be a shopping bag containing purchases made at the duty-free shop in the airport. Critics have argued that it seems highly unlikely that Jackie Sutton would suddenly decide to do a bit of shopping shortly before committing suicide.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So is Jackie Sutton's death a suicide or something more sinister?
I think somebody
Let me know
killed
what
her.
you think in the comments
And I
below.
wonder if they looked into that, because that's creepy. I don't think she
Lars
did
Matank.
that. I don't think
Lars
she did
Matank was a young German man who went on a holiday trip with friends to Varna, Bulgaria. While there, Matank was involved in a fight with some other tourists and suffered a ruptured eardrum. Because of the ear injury, Lars Matank was unable to fly, so he couldn't return to Germany with his friends. He rented a room in a hostel in the poor area of Varna, Bulgaria, determined to wait until his ear had healed enough so that he could fly back to Germany. However, that same night...
Why, if I go on a trip with my friends and something like that happens to me to where I can't fly, I do not think my friends would leave me somewhere else that we're not from, leave me there alone, even if I was like, yeah girl, go ahead, I don't want to. No, my friends would stay with me. Heck no. And your friends left you there, sir?
Matank called his mother and said that there was something strange about the hostel that he was staying in, and that she should cancel all of his credit cards.
And he was
Even later that same night, Lars Matank left his hostel room in a panic, headed for the airport. He called his mother again, this time saying that 4 strange men were following him and that he was hiding. 2 hours later, Lars Matank caught a cab and arrived at the Varna airport in the early morning hours.
That's creepy.
On airport security cameras, Lars can be seen entering the airport with his luggage.
And I know he's a man, so, but like, then he looking behind himself? But being by yourself,
minutes later, he is seen running from the airport in a panic, leaving his luggage behind. Eyewitnesses say that Lars Matank ran to a barbed wire fence that surrounds the airport, climbed over the fence, and then disappeared into some nearby woods. To this day, Lars Matank has never been found. His family asks that anyone with any info as to his current location contact them via their website or Facebook page.
That's sad. Let me pause this again, wait, before we go to the next person. Because, I'm sorry if I pause too much, but in this kind of video, I would like to do that. So, I wonder if it's just an ear rupture or eardrum rupture, or if like something like worse happened, like a brain injury or something from him being in that brawl, and then that's making him see things or like hear things that are not happening, you know, or if that triggered something like in his brain that like an underlying mental health issue, that fight, like that's what I'm thinking. Like in my head, sorry I say like so much, oh my gosh, but in my head what I'm thinking is maybe in the fight either something worse happened, like a brain injury, or an underlying mental health problem, even though they don't mention that in this video. Maybe he had a mental health problem because he's looking behind himself in the airport, but the video doesn't show anybody following him in, and then he thinks that somebody's already in the airport coming after him, so he runs off. I think something else happened. I don't think anybody was following him. I think he was having issues, and one of his friends should have stayed there with him to make sure he was okay.
Brian Schaeffer. One of the strangest disappearances on record is that of Brian Schaeffer, an Ohio State medical student. On March 31st, 2006, Brian Schaeffer decided to go out for a night on the town with some of his college friends. They met at the Ugly Tuna Saloona, an upstairs bar at Ohio State's South Campus. Brian can be seen arriving at the bar with his two friends. They're smiling and laughing as they exit the escalator to the second floor bar. Around 10 p.m., Brian called his longtime girlfriend, with whom he had planned a spring break getaway to Miami a few days later. Brian told her that he loved her and would see her soon. Brian's girlfriend said that the call was nothing out of the ordinary. Later, Brian Schaeffer is seen again on security camera near the escalators, talking to two girls. He seems to say goodbye and then heads back into the bar. Brian Schaeffer was never seen again. So security cameras covering the only exits of the Ugly Tuna Saloona bar do not show Brian Schaeffer ever leaving. The only possible other exit would have been through an area of the bar that was under heavy construction at the time and closed off to the public. However, even if Schaeffer had left through the construction area, there are multiple other security cameras in the bar's vicinity. None of these cameras picked up footage of Brian Schaeffer ever leaving the bar.
I was about to say, were they working?
It's almost as if Brian Schaeffer disappeared into thin air in the middle of a crowded bar.
Something happened to him in that bar, and they're covering it up. Ain't no
Alan Jill.
Telling me he disappeared.
On the evening of February 23rd, 2014,
or somebody
Alan
brought
Jill
him out
took a
in
strange trip through Cornwall, England. Captured by surveillance cameras, Jill spent his evening wandering the streets of several different cities.
Literally
for
wandering
hours.
In the streets.
He was seen in Wadebridge, then traveled by bus to Truro, then on to Nuke, then back to Perranporth.
Mental health
No
issues.
one knows why Alan Jill took this strange trip,
Mental health
or what he was
issues.
doing wandering the streets of 4 different cities all night.
Y'all, please check on your
The next morning, the dead body of Alan Jill was found washed up on the shore of Perranporth Beach. Jill was naked except for one sock and one shoe. But the story gets even stranger. Alan Jill's other sock was found wadded up inside his mouth, wrapped in the cord of a pair of earbud-type headphones. Near his body was a black jacket containing a wallet with 95 British pounds, but his bank cards, credit cards, and ID were missing. However, the wallet contained a single bizarre picture: Alan Jill as a child. Even stranger, the jacket the wallet was found in was not the one that Alan Jill had been wearing on the night of his death. Initially, Alan Jill's death was thought to just be a very strange suicide. However, an autopsy revealed multiple unexplained injuries to Alan Jill's right hand, chest, and head. Police ruled the death as suspicious. The case still remains unsolved, and no one knows exactly what happened to Alan Jill.
Okay, let me pause it for the last one. So, I feel like either he had some kind of mental health issue going on. Here we go again with mental health issue. And that's what caused him to walk, because he didn't seem like he was in a panic trying to run from anybody. So it seemed like he was calm and just walking for who knows what reason. And I feel like he had a backpack on in one of those videos, unless I was seeing it wrong. I could have swore he had a backpack on. What if he had that black jacket inside his backpack? Whatever mental health issue he had going on, whatever crises he had going on, had him take his clothes off, because he could have stuffed that in his mouth if he's going through something and losing his mind. Who's to say he didn't stuff that in his mouth? That sock wrapped with the earbuds in his mouth on his own. Who's to say? And if you hear noise upstairs, I'm sorry, that's my rude upstairs neighbor making noise. I don't know what they be doing some kind of construction up there, building everything. I don't know, sorry. But I feel like it's either that or somebody really was after him, but he was walking so calm. And maybe, okay, what if he really was having some mental health crisis, right? And then he accidentally ran up on some very bad person and they killed him. Because I feel like that could have happened. That's scary. Check on your loved ones. The Jamison
family. One of the most bizarre disappearances in recent history is that of the Jamison family of Eufaula, Oklahoma. Pastor Gary Brandon claims that the Jamisons told him that their home was haunted by angry spirits. The Jamisons said that they had made contact with the spirits of a dead family in their house, and that their 6-year-old daughter Madison often talked to the ghost family's child. The Jamisons said that 2 of the ghosts were called Emily and Michael, and that one of the apparitions had wings like an angel. Allegedly fearing for the safety of his family, Bobby Jamison had asked Pastor Brandon if there were quote-unquote special bullets that he could use to fight off the intruding spirits. Pastor Brandon also said that Jamison mentioned that he had obtained a quote-unquote satanic Bible in order to attempt to ward off the ghostly beings. On October 8, 2009, the Jamison family loaded their pickup truck for a trip. It can be seen on their own front yard security camera moving things from their house to their truck. Bizarrely, the family seems to be in some sort of daze or trance-like state,
How can you tell
making dozens of trips back and forth from the house to the truck, but never talking to each other once.
How can you
After
tell all
loading
that
the truck,
from
the
that
Jamisons
grainy video?
pulled out of the driveway and were never seen alive again. 8 days later, the Jamisons' pickup truck was found by the side of the road. Locked inside the truck were the Jamisons' wallets and IDs, their cell phones, and $32,000 cash. Also locked inside the truck was the family's small dog, which was nearly dead from starvation.
No.
A massive statewide search was launched for the family over the next 8 months.
Why would you leave all that money in there?
Nothing was found. Multiple theories were circulated. One that Bobby and Sherilyn Jamison had been meth users and had been involved in a meth deal gone bad. This theory would also explain their trance-like state in the final video of the family.
But the little girl,
however,
they were making the little
absolutely
girl
no evidence
meth?
of drug use was found when police searched the Jamison family home.
Or was it
4
found
years
in the
after
truck?
the Jamison family's disappearance, deer hunters stumbled across some skeletal remains in a
like
remote area of the Eufaula Mountains, less than 3
had
miles from where the Jamisons' truck had been found. The bodies were forensically identified as the remains of the Jamison family. However, the bodies were so badly decomposed that no cause of death could be determined. The reason for the Jamison family's strange behavior and the cause of their death remains a mystery to this day.
So I definitely do not think that last one with the Jamison family, I don't think it was something paranormal. I feel like it was, what can I say? I don't feel like it was something paranormal because them running from the house, this paranormal entity wouldn't follow them and bury them in the deserts or whatever. That wouldn't happen if it was something paranormal. So I don't think it was something paranormal. So either, at first I was thinking, before they said they discovered the bodies like together or whatever and buried, I was thinking the dad went crazy because it was like basically him just saying, oh, our house is haunted. I didn't, unless I missed it, I don't think I heard them saying like the wife was saying the house was haunted or anything. So if it was just him and she was following his lead when he was saying let's go or whatever, we're going on a trip or whatever, and she maybe thought they were truly in danger listening to him, or she was scared of him and followed him because she was scared he was going to do something with their daughter. He'd probably take her or something. So maybe I was thinking they went with him being scared and then he killed them. That's what I was thinking, because why would you leave all that money in the car, and then if somebody really was doing something to them, it wasn't a robbery or anything, if they were, maybe if they were like running from the house because somebody was truly like after them and it wasn't something paranormal like the husband was saying at first, or sorry guys, okay, my camera had cut off. I don't even remember what I was saying. My camera was getting too hot. So I think I was saying, I don't know what I was saying, but I don't think that The family going missing was because of drug issues, or them having drug issues, because if that was the case, the people who took them out of their truck would have took the money, all that money that was in their truck, and they didn't take that. I feel like they truly would have taken that if it was a drug thing, because that would probably mean they owe some money, and then I don't think they would have all that money if they had a drug problem. So I don't know what happened to them. That's freaking weird. Did they run into some crazy people while they were out on an actual trip? Maybe they were going on an actual trip. I don't know, but that was really weird. I enjoyed that video though, because I like mysteries. I like more of like solved mysteries, but that was a little strange. I hope you guys enjoyed it though. Let me know in the comments down below if you did, and give it a thumbs up if you did too. And then if you got other video suggestions, like something like that I can watch, let me know, because I really like that kind of stuff. I will be doing stuff like that in the future, as well as like the reactions to music videos and stuff, so look forward to that. Thank you guys for stopping by. Make sure you're subscribed down below and that you have the post notifications turned on, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But thanks for stopping by. If you are new, guys, my name is Brittany once again, and peace out, guys.